Hey everyone, it's David Premer here, and what I wanted to do today was give you a really simple objection handling tactic, and one tactic that I feel is underutilized in the realm of objection handling. Now, this tactic is not for every single type of objection. It is only for objections that you seem to get over and over again consistently in your sales cycles. Let's say 85% or more of the times that you're trying to sell a customer something, you end up with this objection on your plate. And the idea behind what we're going to talk about today is a scientific concept known as inoculation theory. Now, I'll give you an example. We've all seen this in trial lawyer movies, and I was recently watching the movie A Few Good Men, which is a really great flick. And in that movie, if you watch it, there is a scene where Kevin Bacon, who is the prosecuting attorney, gives his opening remarks, his opening address in the trial. And what he does is he starts talking about all the things that the defense is going to do to try to prove that their clients are innocent. He says, my client, the defense is going to get up and he's going to use these fancy words and fancy phrases and he's going to try to throw you off track. But at the end of the day, the facts are the facts, and they did it, right? And so what he's doing is he's trying to inoculate the jury, very similar to how we inoculate ourselves against viruses. Let's say your flu shot, you get your flu shot. And the idea is you want to expose the body to kind of a weaker form of the virus, so kind of it gets used to it, so when it sees the real threat, it knows how to handle it. It's the exact same thing. In sales, inoculation theory would say that if there is an objection that you are bound to get 80 or 90% or more of the time, that you should be telling your customers about that objection in advance, exposing them to a weaker form of that objection with your explanation, so that when they hear it the second time from a customer, from a competitor, from a reference, right, it gets raised internally, they will be more immune to it. So I'll give you an example. One of the most common types of objections that you can inoculate your customers against is cost. If you, for example, as a vendor, have a solution that costs more than maybe other vendors in your space, you are more expensive, I would submit to you that you would be well intentioned to bring that objection up early in the sales process and say to your customer, hey, look, now I know you're looking at solutions and we've given you some pricing. What you're probably going to notice when you compare that pricing to some of the other solutions out there is that we're a little bit more expensive. We're not going to be the cheapest. We're going to be on the higher end. And the reason we're on the higher end is because we provide amazing support. We provide rollout assistance. We're with you every step of the way. And here's all the things that we do to justify that price. We'll help you scale whatever it is. And the idea is you line up all of your great reasons for why you are presenting that objection. And when the customer hears it the second time, either, let's say, again, from a competitor, or maybe internally one of their executives says, oh, this is a very expensive solution, what's going on? They will be well prepared to handle that objection. Now, again, this isn't for all objections. These are only for objections that you're going to get 80 or 90% of the time. I would submit to you, you would be well served to prepare for them in advance and inoculate your customers against them. That's my tip for today, and we'll see you next time.